rented 2 boats. We got to know each other via Skype, went super well. Okay, let's book some boats, find some people. Here we are sailing together. We look at the wind. Okay, how's the wind? Here we're going. And somehow, very organically, it worked out.
Really curious because we found each other on internet and we found out that we had the same life for the last 4 years. We both started traveling as kid sailors and now we are skippers. In 4 years we've been in plenty boats, different seas.
Thousands of miles. Yeah, there's also a reason why we organized this trip, to make sailing a little bit more accessible, because we both thought it's for the rich people or it's for the people growing up, learning how to sail. Both of us, 4 years ago, we had no idea about sailing. We were just curious to this way of travel, to explore with a sailboat, to experience the feeling of freedom, to discover.
Qué gran regalo fue el poder organizar un viaje junto a Suzanne, una persona que había llevado el mismo recorrido que Allende los mares, mochilera, barcostopista, hasta llegar a capitana.
We gather travelers and people who had passion for the sea together in 2 boats, 18 people each week. So it's been amazing. It's been
we dove into it, learned many things along the way.
Fell in love with the sea because I wasn't a person that liked the sea. For me, it was something that was there, but I didn't really enjoy it.
I didn't grow up with the sea, only for the family holiday.
How was it for you? It's been now the 3rd week.
Yeah, I've done 3 weeks now as a real skipper. But in the beginning, it was quite, it's new and it's a new role. I love it.
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, I saw you, like, if you haven't told me this, for me was like you were a skipper for a long time now.
Yeah. It was really, really nice. And half of the people that were on the trip had never been on a sailing boat before. It was the first time they slept on a sailing boat.
Yeah, this is magic. To see the faces, to get to know this lifestyle. For the people, I've seen that it's really worth it. You see the faces and like, wow, amazing.
Smiles from ear to ear. I mean,
because we both share it on internet and it's amazing the feedback we get.
Yeah.
But to share it on live, like real life, it's another thing. It's completely different and I really hope we can do it again. Maybe Turkey, maybe Caribbean.
Yeah, we want to go to a new destination. The whole excitement is in discovering new places, isn't it? Because now we discovered these Eolian Islands. Absolutely amazing, but I'm curious to go somewhere else now.
Yeah, we also like challenge.
Okay. We like a challenge, We've been chatting about, how can we do
new
this?
ideas, new projects that we can develop together. And
let us know.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy about the whole thing. I was looking at the pictures and like, wow, so many things in like climb up the volcano. We slept 80 meters from the lava.
From the lava explosions. And we went snorkeling for bubbles coming out of the ground. It's like you're swimming in a champagne glass. Yeah. Waking up with the sunrise, we stand-up paddle, go for a free dive, sunset drink, climbing hills, sharing. At the end, all these experiences are really, really great, but it's all about the people you share it with.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have a new family now.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to organize more of it.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Yes.
Right, we found 3 anchors all tangled together and one of them looked really new. So we're going to pick it up and try and sell it and then buy stuff with money. Yeah!
Haciendo snorkel en la zona, encontramos 3 anclas abandonadas en un mismo lugar. Tras varios esfuerzos, conseguimos recuperar una.
Hi, my name's Anna. I'm from New Zealand. I'm 32. I was lucky enough to grow up sailing with my family. My dad built a yacht when I was 1 and I've got an older brother and sister. And then we sailed from Wellington to the Marlborough Sounds a lot across the Cook Strait, and we also lived on it for 2 years when I was 4 years old, and my older brother and sister, mum and dad, and we went to Fiji, New Caledonia, Vanuatu. We lived in New Caledonia for 6 months and I learned to swim in Fiji. Pretty fortunate to have that experience at such a young age, I reckon. Finally, I've saved up enough money so now I can travel for 6 months. But my first time in Europe, I've never been to Europe before. I decided to try and make it a sailing holiday trip, try to sail from east to west, and not a lot of sailing that happens here sometimes when there's no wind. I'm going to make it happen in the next October, November. I want to be crossing to the Caribbean. Yeah, I started looking for crewing opportunities on Crewbay. Came across Paula's ad and I was like, yes, 100% want to do that. Emailed her straight away. It was so refreshing to find a young female who is just so determined to go all the way through up to Yachtmaster Ocean and just do it so seriously. So I was like, yeah. So I'm super happy to be here. Everyone's working so well together. We've got 10 people on the boat, different experiences, previous experiences with sailing, with anything, travelling. You know, we've got people who are working and they're just here on their week-long holiday. We've got people who haven't been working, you know, in a full-time job, but everyone's here still for the same reason, is to experience sailing. And there's a volcano right there, so like, what on earth? When I decided I wasn't going to get a job or I wanted to go sailing, I was like, and I found Suzanne's website and she had a whole list, just all the list of the websites right there that you can sign up for and advertise your profile and find positions. I didn't hear of the term hitch sailing until from Suzanne. Did she make up that term? Yeah, I think she did, Understood the concept of finding positions on boat, whether it's professional or recreational. And I realised that people are happy to have people on board who don't have any experience sailing at all. Just the right attitude is all you need. Yeah. This is a really different way to view the world out on the ocean. You get to see the land from such a different perspective. That's always like been awesome and trippy and buzzy for me. Like, see, just such a different way to travel. To be able to do stuff on a boat, it's like playing with a toy. It's super fun, and you feel accomplished. You feel like you're doing something kind of like hardcore and fun and sporty. And then it's the best of both worlds. Is you got to work hard, but then you get to play as well. So it's like, yeah, I think everybody needs to try it. I don't think anyone would regret. Sailing teaches me to be patient. Things aren't always going to happen straight away the way you want them to happen. The ocean has definitely taught me to appreciate nature and want to protect it and keep it as beautiful as we can forever.
Qué fantástica y curiosa esa burbuja que se crea a bordo de un velero que te hace convivir, conversar e incluso planear nuevos proyectos con personas que ese primer día son auténticos desconocidos y tras ese periodo compartes un intenso vínculo difícil de explicar.
The different islands, the view is spectacular. So we're thinking today there's not much wind forecasted, but maybe I think we can sail a little bit. Take it a bit more easy, so after this, you can go for a little swim, test the inflatables.
Normally the west side of the islands, the prevailing winds are from the west. So we will see that there are all cliffs here and it's amazing, but it's very difficult to get there normally because of the winds. And today we can. And
we have 2 birthdays today, so we think it could be nice after the hike. We'll get together. We can have either dinner on board or on the land, what everyone wants. And then there's a nice funky town here. We can go there and explore and have a drink together and celebrate the birthdays. Because we can also take a rest. Like if we go from here to here, we can stop for lunch here, and along the way, you can also have a rest. Last week, we only slept 2 hours really, and it was fine.
Yeah,
it was fine.
How long does it take us from there to go up there?
We do an average of 5 or 5.5 knots. That this means 5.5 miles per hour. And you can, if you are curious, you can take it from here. This is the latitude, and this is 20-25. Each minute is 1 mile. So this means 1 hour, this distance. So you can take it, and you can see, no more or less, this is 2 hours, 4 or 5 hours. It can be more, it can be less. Normally, if we have wind, we try to sail, and it happens that sometimes it's maybe 4 knots or 3.5.
Okay guys, story time. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
Paula, what's going on? ¿Qué está pasando?
So we are trying to sail long wind, but we have maybe 3 knots of wind, and we still try it. So we set sails, one to like the main sail to the port side with a preventer because we really need it now. And we have the
And then we bought the winner.
on the starboard side, and we need a pole, and that we don't have, but now we have it because Marco is doing a great job with the hook. Yeah, and we are trying also to put some weight on this side, on the starboard side, and I think it's working a bit. It's better than before.
It's better than before.
Yeah. So,
think about that.
yeah, we are doing now 1.5, is it, of speed? Little by little we will get to this island, hopefully. And yeah, eating.
Slow sailing.
De volcanes, recuperar anclas hundidas, conversaciones apasionantes, a compartir también el aprendizaje que cada uno podía aportar, como navegar, nomadismo digital e incluso cursos de primeros auxilios.
Sometimes they vomit and there is some pieces of in the airway. Yeah, and you keep it like this. Always straight arms, okay? Where? Here, in the middle of the chest, okay? On the plexus.
In the middle, really?
Yeah, middle of the chest. And it's like, please, sing the song.
Stay alive, stay alive. Stay alive.
And the arms has to be always, because if you do like this, you don't do anything, you just get tired.
My name is Mate, I'm 20 years old, I live in Belgium. I study nautical sciences on the Maritime Academy in Antwerp. I am here because I wanted to learn how to sail. I was on Screw Bay and I was just looking for a boat to hitch sail. And then I found Paula's boat and I read the description and it was all different kind of people. And I thought it was kind of funny, so I signed up. I'm now arriving at Stromboli, the volcano in the Eolias. How did I know about hitch sailing? I think I maybe saw a YouTube video or something and then it was an interesting concept, so I started looking a bit and then I found then Paula boat. Turning off the engine while navigating is something I hadn't really experienced before. I came here because I wanted to learn how to sail, because one day I want to set sail myself. Since I had only experience with motorboats, which aren't really self-sustaining, I wanted to move away a bit from that. Definitely more leaning towards sailing. Sailing, you can just use the wind, it's for free, it doesn't hurt anyone, so it's perfect in my opinion. The trip so far as a learning experience, I can ask a lot of questions to experienced people, so I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a very good time here on board.
Centramos este viaje en explicar y comprender cómo viajar por mar haciendo barcostop. De hecho, unos cuantos viajeros cruzaron el Atlántico y se encuentran en este momento navegando en distintos mares del mundo. Nos tomamos tan en serio el tema del barcostop hasta el punto en que recogimos una mochilera en una de las islas y compartimos con ella un par de días.
Oh, the hit sailor girl! Ciao! Ciao!